everybody. I'm Starla.
I'm Mick.
And we are
Our Family Plays Games. Yeah!
And we're back again on BGG with another top 5 list.
Here we go!
All right, everybody, we are back again.
Yes, we are. Yeah.
With another interesting top 5 list.
Yes, we're in the summertime.
Summertime.
So it's going to be related to summer. Yes.
Yeah, so this month, we're going to talk about some of our favorite camping and hiking games.
Yes.
Yes. And we're familiar with
camping and hiking themed games. Go along with us because we have camped. I didn't think we were going to camp, but we camp. Yes.
I know we don't look like campers.
We don't look like campers.
But we have done
camping.
But
we camp.
Yes.
Yes.
Now, I have to be honest. When I was younger, I would tell people, I'm not going camping. It's too hot. I don't like bugs and mosquitoes.
Yeah.
But that was when I was living in Texas.
Yes. Yes.
But when you and I got married, we moved to Washington State.
Washington State.
And
yes,
we started camping.
And we started doing the camping thing.
And we liked it.
And it's fun.
Yeah, we liked it.
We love it.
We got all the equipment. We got a tent.
Yes.
We got a portable toilet.
We got a see, family, she said, I said, well, Starla, you know, you got to use the restroom in different places. She said, no, I'm not. You're going to buy a toilet. I'm like, what? So we got this military grade toilet.
From REI.
And then I had to set it up. And so it can have like a little shade so she can go use the restroom.
Well, we got a little cover thing for it.
Yes.
But the reason wasn't just me. At the time when we were camping, Grant was little.
Yes, he was.
He was like 3 or 4 years old.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm not going to be trekking through the woods with a little tiny boy or go to
deal with that.
some communal bathrooms or what. I didn't want to do that.
Yeah.
So that's why we had to get the camping.
So we did. And it was fun.
Toilet. Yeah. I love having that. I love our tent.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't like sleeping on the ground. We ended up getting the little mats that you can sleep on.
Yes, we did. We got the kind of like the mat where you can sleep on and then put everything on top to kind of cushion it a little bit. So
blankets and stuff don't cut it.
No, blankets and stuff. And it gets cold at night.
It gets cold.
Especially on the Washington coast. It was very cold.
We went camping on the Washington coast.
Yes.
Literally by the beach, which is beautiful. They got this really great camping site.
Yes.
We loved it.
We loved it.
Yeah, it got cold.
But see, when we came back to Texas, we didn't do that much camping because it's hot.
No, and there are bugs. Too many bugs.
Bugs, snakes.
Snakes. Mosquitoes and all that.
It's a lot of mosquitoes.
So but we like camping, but we have to be in the right environment.
Right environment.
For camping.
Now, we haven't done it here in Nebraska.
No, we haven't.
But they say it's not too bad.
Yeah, Nebraska's not too bad.
Yeah, we might do that in Nebraska.
But we like camping.
Yeah.
Now, as far as hiking goes, I've never been hiking.
We haven't been hiking. No. That scares me.
But I've been hiking.
You've been hiking.
I went hiking before I met you.
No, but we did go on a hike when we were in Washington. We went up Mount Rainier, remember?
Oh, well, that's true. I guess we did go hiking.
And then we also, when we went to Vancouver, we went up one of those mountains.
Whistler.
We went up Whistler Mountain. So we did do a couple of hiking.
I don't consider that hiking. I think we were just walking. We didn't have the backpacks and all that stuff.
We were doing like sightseeing.
Sightseeing. But I actually went hiking with Marnie. When I was living in Seattle before I met you, I went hiking with Marnie.
Where'd y'all go?
And Mike and another friend. We went up to Snoqualmie.
Oh, okay.
We did the backpacks and all that stuff.
Okay.
Packing lunches and all that. So I've done hiking in my younger days. I don't know if I want to hike now, but
younger days.
But I like exercise. I mean, I would do it.
Yeah, you would do it?
I would do it. But camping is fun. It's summer. It screams summer. Because when you want to go camping in the summer, you don't want to go in the winter.
You want to go in the summer. Yes, you don't want to go in the wintertime. Now, some do. Some do hiking in the wintertime with the snow things and stuff, but no.
That's not us.
That's not us. I don't want to be, what is that, avalanche come down and they can't find me for 6 months. No, we ain't doing that.
No, but we do enjoy camping and hiking, and if that's something that you enjoy, then we've got the games for you.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we've got our top 5 camping and hiking games.
Yes, we do.
Yes, and we're going to have those for you right after this.
Here we go.
So we're going to get into this top 5 list.
Here we go.
Now I put them in alphabetical order.
You always do the alphabetical thing.
Well, it's because we're not rating or ranking the games, and they're just all equal. They're just some great camping and hiking themed games.
They are.
All right, so we're going to start off alphabetical order.
Okay.
And the first one on our list is Camping Flux.
Yes.
From Looney Labs.
Yes.
It is a 1 to 6 player game.
Yes.
And it came out this year.
Yes, it did.
Now, Camping Flux is all about the joys of a great camping trip. Now, you don't want to get caught up the river without a paddle unless that's your goal. So let's go camping. Let's grab a tent, backpack, sleeping bag, and various provisions, and let's head into the woods or the mountains. You can build a campfire or make s'mores, and hopefully it won't rain, and you don't want those pesky mosquitoes.
And I got some things to say about Flux, because let me tell you, family, for a long time, we played Flux, the original, long time ago.
Long time ago.
Starla didn't like it. She said, "Nah, it's too much. Rules just changing." Because every time you have just basic rules, just draw one card and play one card. Those are the basic. But in the cards, they have different new rules that you put out, and you do. They might say, play all your cards, or draw 5 cards, or just have a hand limit. Just new rules keep coming out. So I said, I don't like all that. I don't like all that different change.
I don't like the change.
You don't like change.
Too much fluctuation.
So I said, it's been 10, 12 years now. Let's go ahead and try it again. So we tried Camping Flux. She loves it. She loves Flux now, y'all.
All right, so here's the deal. So when we first got our first game of Flux, we were really new into modern board games.
Yes.
I was used to games that, you have a set of rules.
Yes.
You follow those rules until the end of the game.
Yes.
And then he brings out Flux, and every time I get used to one thing, something would change. And so I was like, you know what? I don't want to play this game because, it's too many variations and changes.
Too much changes.
But then I now that we played, the modern board game hobby for so long, I'll have my mind open for Camping Flux. And we played it, and I love it. And yes, the rules change, and you may have 3 or 4 rules you got to look at. But it's
different
fun,
goals.
Different goals. I mean, it's really fun, and it's all about set collecting.
Yeah.
You are set collecting to reach your goal.
Yeah.
Now, theme of this game is all about camping. I mean, you from mountains to woods to canoes.
A sharp stick.
Now the sharp stick.
You got a sharp stick.
And there were things you needed for the sharp stick, like to make s'mores.
Yes.
Or to cook hot dogs.
Yes.
So you wanted hot dogs and a sharp stick. Or you wanted marshmallows and a sharp stick. The sharp stick did get
The sharp stick is a mess. We were trying to find that sharp stick.
But I mean, they really did a great job of putting all these things that you would need for camping into the game.
Well, that's the thing about, Looney Labs and the Flux, games. They always find a theme and they'll put it on there and they'll make that game into
that theme.
That theme, and it's really cool, and the art and everything, and all the wording goes along with it.
The art is cute, it's quirky, you got
and that's where all their
stuff.
different variations.
I love it. I fell in love with it. We played it several times.
Yes, and I won all of them. I won all of the times
that's
that
not part of the conversation.
What?
Whether you won or lost. Winning. We tell people about games. We're not talking about the win and loss records.
But anyway,
But anyway, we love it.
Yes.
And he may have won the few games we played thus far.
Yes.
Again, I'm getting used to it. He won't win forever.
So we love Camping Flux. I got to get all the other fluxes that I can find now.
Well, we have Camping Flux, and then we have
got the regular Flux.
Regular Flux.
And we got some, some others. Yes. But now I got to try to get all of them. Because, see, I thought I was just going to be playing solo, because now they have a solo variant that you can play the Fluxes with. Yeah. And I thought that's what I was going to be kind of made to do, but not anymore.
But I have to tell you, Camping Flux is worth the money. If you don't have it, get it. I mean, it hits all the marks with theme.
Yes, it does.
The artwork is wonderful.
Yes.
And the gameplay experience is fun.
Crazy.
Fun.
Crazy. Love it. Love it.
All right, so the next one on our list.
Woo! Here we go.
Is Outrun the Bear from Around the Stump Games.
Yes.
It's a 2 to 6 player game.
Yes.
And it came out in 2023. Now, in this game, sometimes you don't have to outrun the bear. You just have to outrun your friends.
Yes.
So you start at the campsite, and you use action, reaction, and equipment cards to make it all the way to the parking lot and to the safety of the car while helping or sabotaging your friends. So you have to choose the cards you want to play, Play carefully, because at the end of the round, the bear is coming after you. So the game ends when all the runners have either made it to the parking lot or have been eaten by the bear.
Woo!
I don't even know where to start with this game. I don't even know where to start. I think I'm gonna let you start with this game because I want my husband to tell you guys what he did to me.
What? See,
in this game.
I knew that was going to come up. And like I told you so many times, my love, that in a game, it's all for yourself.
Go ahead and
it's
say
all
it.
for yourself.
Yeah.
You can't worry about if you're married to somebody or you're dating somebody.
Okay.
It's in the game.
In the game
on the table, it's all every man, woman, and child for themselves.
Yeah. So just tell them what you did. What did you do in the game?
I had to let you get eaten by the bear
several times,
so I could win and go forward. You kind of got eaten.
Let me tell you what my husband will do.
What?
If we're running from the bear,
and
I just happen to be behind him at the time, not only would he sabotage me by making sure I had extra steps or got caught in the mud or something like that, he did all those things. He played all kinds of reaction cards on me to make sure that the bear would take me out.
I love you though. I love you though.
It doesn't feel that way when we're playing
that's the game on the table.
Now I gotta tell you.
And the game says you gotta run faster than your friends because you got a crazy bear coming after you. He crazy.
No, what it says is you don't have to outrun the bear. You just gotta outrun your friends.
And that's what I'm trying to do. And then you try to sabotage your friends to go backward.
Yeah, so anyway, this game is all about theme.
Yes.
You do feel like you're out there
it is
at a
so much fun.
And you got this really crazy board where the bear slides along
comes right along.
And then the artwork is fun and funny.
Yes.
You enjoy looking at the artwork.
Yes, it is.
And the gameplay is hilarious.
It's hilarious.
It is hilarious.
And when you have 5 to 6 players, oh my God, it's crazy.
Sabotage runs rampant.
It does.
Everybody is trying to sabotage somebody else so they can get away from the bear.
Yes, it is so much fun.
Yeah, and this game is all about area movement. It's all about hand management, and it has this thing called the prisoner's dilemma.
Yes.
Isn't that right, sweetheart?
Yes, it does. Yes.
And it is a race, but it is so much fun. So if you haven't heard of Outrun the Bear, go check it out on BGG.
Yes, go check it out. Definitely go check it out. Yes.
All right, now the third one on our list is Parks.
Ooh, yes.
From Keymaster Games.
Yes.
It's a 1 to 5 player game. It came out in 2019.
Yes.
Now, Parks is a celebration of the U.S. national parks featuring illustrious art from 59 parks. Now, players take on the role of 2 hikers as they trek through different trails across 4 seasons of the year. While on the trail, these hikers will take actions and collect memories of the places your hikers visit. These memories are represented by various resource tokens like mountains and forests. Collecting memories and sets will allow players to trade them to visit national parks at the end of each hike. Campfires allow you to share space and time with other hikers. Canteens and gear can also be used to improve your access to resources throughout the game. Now, Parks is a fun game.
Yes, it is.
And you feel like you're hiking through parks.
Well, first off, just the art alone is just gorgeous.
It is beautiful.
I mean, Parks is a gorgeous game.
Yes.
You know, the designer, he did a great job. Keymaster Games did a great job with just bringing this game about just national parks alive, and it's just great.
And I love you got these cute little hiker tokens. And you have 2 of them, so that kind of helps you out to get things you need. And you're just trekking through the different seasons. And you're collecting what you need to visit different parks.
And it's really cool because you're collecting, like with a sun, water, mountain trees, to be able to buy.
Yes.
To buy the cards or visit the parks so you can have that in your so you can score with.
Yes.
But the really cool thing is that the wilds, like kind of like a wild card or something, is different animals. And it's not just one animal, it's all different types of animals.
They gave you almost a dozen different animals.
That you'll find.
Moose and foxes and
a hawk.
A hawk, a bat even.
It's crazy.
And that's your wild. Your wildlife is your wild.
And it is so much fun.
And this game is
Yes.
all about set collecting
Yes.
and contracts and in-game bonuses. And in the game, you take pictures.
Yes, and it also has
Pictures.
weather.
Yeah,
You know,
it
it has
has
weather
weather.
that
It
you got to
does.
deal with, and the
Uh-huh.
seasons. It's a really fun game
Yes.
that keeps you going, and
Keeps you going.
it's ever changing.
It's thematic.
Yeah,
It's
very
beautiful
thematic.
to look at.
Yes.
It's fun to play.
Yes.
I mean, just a great game.
Yes, and it just you skip along, you just go along, and you have the two hikers that give you stuff. It's strategic too.
It is.
Because you got to see where you need to go and how you're going to use those, both of your hikers, so you can hit different things that you need in order to win.
And I like the fact that
Yes.
they gave you two hikers.
Yes.
Because that's a safety thing. I know a lot of people like to hike alone.
Yeah.
But I mean, in this day and age, you should hike with a friend.
Yes, you should.
And so now you got your two hikers hiking out there,
Yeah.
working together.
Working together to help
to-
you do
exactly,
things.
visit
Yes,
different parts.
I like it.
So
I really
that's
do like
parks.
it. Yeah.
All right, so now the fourth one on our list is Summer Camp.
Oh yeah.
From Buffalo Games. It's a 2 to 4 player game,
Mm-hmm.
and it came out in 2021.
And it's a Phil Walker Harding game. So because he makes a game every minute. So yes.
Yes.
There we go.
The Summer Camp is a competitive deck building game in which players race to earn merit badges and collect the most experience points to win. Each player has their own deck of cards to play, and as the game progresses, you add new cards to your deck to make it even stronger. To win, players must earn the most camping experience points. Now, Summer Camp lives up to the theme
Yes, it
of
does.
Summer Camp.
And what I love about it that you could find that
Mm-hmm.
in a big box store, but it gave a chance at the price point it was,
Mm-hmm.
a chance for everybody to find this game and play it, and it was a good gateway.
It's a great gateway.
It was a good gateway. I mean, I'll say a great gateway
Yes.
that brought people into like set collection and drafting and racing.
Yes.
Try to be the first one to a goal.
And a unique thing.
A
where
unique thing.
You're at summer camp.
Yes.
And you're collecting merit badges
Yes.
and doing activities.
That everybody knows about.
Yeah.
Yeah, that everybody knows.
Because
If
go
you
to
were
summer-
scouting or
yeah,
something
if you're
like that.
scouting,
Yes.
you got the different merit badges. You got
Yes.
7 of them. So you've got
Yes.
cooking and adventure badges and outdoors and water sports and all those things that you're used to with summer camp and camping with your friends.
And that's the cool thing is the different, kind of the merit badge decks
Yes.
gave you an opportunity where you can have so many different ways to play.
To play the game.
And you can keep on playing different games and it doesn't get stale.
It does
It
not.
doesn't get stale. So this is a great family game.
It is.
Great family game. So I really like this on the list. I
Summer
really do.
camp,
Yes.
So it's all about deck building,
Deck building,
open drafting, and
yes.
racing.
And it's great. It's a great gateway.
Now, the last one on our list is a new one to us.
It's a new one. Yes.
And it's called Switchbacks
Yes.
from All Play.
Yes.
It's a 2 to 4 player game, and it came out in 2022.
Yes.
So it's new to us. We just got a chance to play it a few weeks ago.
Yes, we did.
And it's another hiking game.
Yes, it is.
And it's different. Now, see, the name Switchbacks kind of throws me off a little bit.
Yeah.
Because it's like, why Switchbacks? It should have been something more hiking.
Yeah, so
themed.
like
'Cause
on the
it's kinda-
trail or something.
It's kind of deceptive because
Yeah.
when you first got the game out, it was like Switchbacks.
What
is
does
this?
that mean? I thought that was, you warrior, you switchbacking or something. I don't know.
Yeah, the name is very deceptive.
I didn't know that was a hiking term.
I didn't either.
Yeah.
But the gameplay is fun.
Yes,
I
it
mean,
is.
the theme is you're hiking and you've got to put tiles down in sequential order. In Switchbacks, players are on a mountain trekking expedition and marking the trail along the way by building connected paths. They place tiles numbered 1 to 37 in a hexagonal grid. When they place a tile, they may also place one of their hikers onto it. At the end of the game, players check for groups of tiles on the board with consecutive numbers such that you can trace a sequential path. The player with the most points wins. Cute little fun game.
Yeah.
It's really all about tile placement,
Yes. Yes, and very cool art.
Very cool art.
Yes, it's very cool art, but it's really, interesting how you can either have your, when you're putting in sequential orders the tiles, because it's tile placement.
It's tile placement.
And you kind of like, you're competing against each other.
But you're
and
kind of
then-
helping each other.
And then when Starla said, wait a minute, Starla stopped, because family, if you don't know us and you maybe this the first time, Starla is not a great fan of co-op games. Now, many of our, OFPG family know Starla is, kind of hesitant on cooperating. So when we were playing Switchbacks, she kind of discovered, wait a minute, I think we're trying to help each other. And I was like, well, no, we're trying to compete. we're trying to compete, but in reality, it's kind of like a back and forth.
It is.
You're kind of helping each other, but then you're still trying to compete so you can get more points. And the one thing you're trying to get the more points with is your hikers.
Yes.
You can either double up your hikers, because they're 1 point each of them. But either you're trying to double up your hikers, or you're trying to keep them apart and just put one hiker on there, or you're trying to double them and put two on it so you can get more points. So that's the kind of competition that you have.
Well, the competition is you want to have more hikers in areas where the points are more valuable.
Yes.
But to make those points valuable, you kind of work together, because if I have a hiker in one little sequence and then you have a hiker there, I want to continue that sequence so we get more points.
Yes.
So I'm going to play on that same sequence and not try to play somewhere else or play against you, because we both have hikers that are going to benefit from the points.
But then you got to think about, do I want Starla to have more points than me, or do I need to go somewhere else, or sabotage, because it looks like she's going to have someone. Do I sabotage that, that sequential order in order for me to go somewhere else? It's kind of, it's kind of getting on you. It gets on you.
It's competitive, but there are opportunities
to
work together.
Working together.
So Switchbacks was a lot of fun.
Yes, it is.
It makes you think in a different way.
Yes, it does.
If you're competitive like I am, you may not want to try to be cooperative in any way whatsoever. But then you change up saying, wait a minute, I need to co-op right here so I can get points.
Yes. Yes, it does. It does kind of mess with your head a little bit, but it's a good mess with your head.
Yeah, it's a good one. So those are our top 5 games that are hiking and camping themed. So we hope you enjoyed this list.
Hope you enjoyed it. Now, let us know if your family or friends have played any of these games that we've listed. So if so, tell us in the comments what's going on. Do you like them? Do you have some more to suggest to us? Let us know, family. Let us know.
So I'm Starla.
I'm Mick.
And we are
our Family Plays Games. Boom!
And we'll see you next month on BGG with another Top 5 list.
Yeah.